Okay, Assalamualaikum and good day to everyone. We are from LAX2026, it's so Bizzare from Group 6. So for this week, we are going to make a video about Group Discussion 7, which represented by me, Akamaika Bezman Shah, and my pairs, Shahril Aiman. So today we are going to present about Bizzare Sports. So each pair were given 2 stories. So before we started, I want to introduce myself. My name is Akamaika Bezman Shah. My metric number is 1929N32. I'm from Faculty of Design and Architecture, taking Bachelor of Industrial Design. Okay, next.
My name is Muhammad Syaril Aman bin Zamani. My metric number is 198220. I'm from Faculty of Modern Language and Communication. Next.
Hello, my name is Sofia Najiha binti Shuhaimi. My metric number is 196652. I'm from Faculty of Design and Architecture.
Okay, hello everyone. My name is Sarah Zulika Putri. I'm from School of Business and Economics, and my matrix number is 186640. Next.
Hello everyone, my name is Muhammad Ashraf bin Azizan and my metric number is 198987 and I'm from Faculty of Modern Language and Communication.
Assalamualaikum. My name is Tengku Ira Shakira Betty Tengku Nazri. My metric number is 193329. I'm from School Business and Economy.
Hello, my name is Muhammad Adri. My metric number is 187812. Next.
Hi, my name is Fatul Hakimi bin Madanurin and my metric number is 194141 and I'm from Bachelor Communication.
Hi, my name is Riza Nitya Wangno. I'm from Faculty of Education. My metric number is 178532.
Hello, my name is Muhammad Amin Afwan bin Amran. My metric number is 1946N25 and I'm from Faculty Design and Architecture.
Okay, that's for everyone. I'm going to start my presentation first. For that, I'm going to share my slides. Okay, for group discussion 7, we are going to present about Bizzare Sports. So my first story is about wife carrying. What is wife carrying? Wife carrying is actually a very much like it sounds. Men carrying their wife, girlfriend, sister, cousin, or friend, as long they are a woman, through an obstacle course that includes sand, water, and fences. So the team with the fastest time through the obstacle course wins. So some men complain about they are getting their wife off their back, but not in this sport. Originating in Sorkajärvi, Finland, wife carrying sport, in which male competitors race to carry their wife through an obstacle course. At the annual North American Wife Carrying Championship, winner received the traditional prize of the wife weight in beer, 5 times her weight in cash, and entry into the World Championship in Finland. So this is the history. Originating in Finland, the act of wife carrying is based around 19th centuries. There are 3 stories about how this sport was developed. First, Rokainen and his thief were accused of stealing food and women from local villagers, carrying a woman away on their back. So secondly, Secondly, the men would go surrounding their villages to steal their wife of other men and later became their wife. Finally, Rokainen trained his thief to become successful and skillful for their missions and by recruiting them to practice carrying large heavy set on their back. So the first modern day wife carrying event was held in Finland in 1992 with foreign contestants entering in 1995. Wife carrying world championship are now held anyway in Sokaljärvi, Finland. Okay, that's my first story. Okay, this is my second story. Number two, my second story is about toe wrestling. Toe wrestling is a sport involving two opponents who lock bodies and feet and attempt to pin each other down with no time limit, similar to arm wrestling. Perfectly summed by its name, toe wrestling involves competitors going toe to toe. The unusual sport dates back in 1976 when the Brits were looking to gain a world sport titles. The rules are simple. With sock and shoes off, two competitors interlock their toes and try to pin down their opponent's foot. This is the history. I'm not going to explain the history because it's quite boring. Because the rule is simple. It's the same like arm wrestling. They just use their toes. So the rules is similar to arm wrestling. To play, players must take off their shoes and sock as the game is played with bare feet. It is common courtesy for each player to remove the other's shoes and sock. Player must link toe and each player foot must touch flat on the other person first, second or third basis. Round are played first with the right foot, then left, then right again, if necessary. Okay, that's all from me. So I'm going to pass the presentation to Shahri Aiman. I'm going to stop sharing.
All right. Thank you, my pair, Michael, for sharing two bizarre story of sports team. I will continue our group discussion video with my two bizarre story that I was choose. Both of my story is about the most popular sport in the world and my favorite sport too, which is football. So I will share the screen first. You can see that. All right. My first topic of my first bizarre story is about black magic in football. So, in black magic in football that I have found in my research, I have found juju and witchcraft in football. Juju is a type of object ritual. Juju is a type of object, ritual, or creature used by football players to strengthen their defenses against opponents. And then witchcraft is one of the black magic used by football supporters or fans to help his favorite team win. The black magic element in football is happening a lot in African football leagues, where it has been viral on YouTube. So I have to share with you just a video. You can see the video.
No.
Are you guys see the video on YouTube that I share with you?
No.
No. Good there.
No.
So, see that? Okay, just a little bit video. On that video, juju is used by football players. There are three types of juju in football that are used by anyone who practices them. The first is through how to place something in any place of the field used. For example, this juju is presented and used by goalkeepers because many people do not notice, including the referee, when players enters something with them in that match. They usually put it at each of the goal posts so that the goal is immune from opponents and opponent very hard to score. Second, football players wear clothes and shoes that have been magical. In a journal written by Enoch Muchinjo, sometimes before the match, players would have to polish their boots with chunk of raw pork brought by the coach. On match day, the coach would bring the kit to the ground, wet and heavy, with a foul smell of some concoction. Third, players wearing a kind of magic robe on the stomach. This is to ensure that every player has a lot of energy, strong body, and does not know the meaning of tiredness. And then it's about which craft is used by football fans. It's about black magic in football also. Witchcraft is a method used by football spectators or fans who want and see the success of their favorite team win the game. They insert the ball that has been witchcraft by fans. Normally, the ball provided by the league will be used first, and the player who know that the dirty way will release the original ball into the fans bench. At the time the ball exchange happen. So my second topic on the team sport is about super magical player in football. It's quite different from the first topic. It's about players' own ability. It's about super magic from the player. The first one, the football player that I have choose is about Erling Haaland. Erling Braut Haaland is a Norwegian professional footballer who plays as a striker for Bundesliga club of Germany, Borussia Dortmund, and the Norway national team. A prolific goal scorer, Haaland is recognized for his pace, athleticism, and strength, earning him the nickname the Terminator by many of his admirers. He is considered to be one of the best strikers in world football, as well as one of the best young and most valuable footballers in the world. The bizarre story about him is about on 30 May 2019, Haaland scored 9 goals and repeat 9 goals in the Norway under 20 teams 12-0 win against Honduras at the 2019 FIFA Under 20 World Cup in Lublin, Poland. So Haaland also set a new Under 20 World Cup record for most goals scored by a single player in a match, which is 9 goals, with the result additionally being the biggest win by any team in the history of the tournament. He just one person score 9 goals to win the Honduras 12-0. The second one is more bizarre that I share with you is about Robert Lewandowski. Robert Lewandowski is a Polish professional footballer who plays as a striker for Bundesliga club Bayern Munich and is the captain of the Poland national team. Recognized for his positioning, technique, and finishing, Lewandowski is considered one of the best strikers of all time, as well as one of the most successful players in Bundesliga history. He has scored over 500 senior career goals for club and country. The bizarre story about him is about Lewandowski was famous 5 years ago because score 5 goals in just 9 minutes. Score 5 goals in just 9 minutes for Bayern Munich against Wolfsburg. He was just a substitute play in second half and score 5 goals easily. I will share with you a video from YouTube. Yeah. Wait. Yes. Everyone can see it.
Yes.
That's all. Five goal from Robert Lewandowski in just 9 minutes in one match. That's two bizarre story for me. Then that's all from us. And anyone can share your opinion, your your rating about my story and Akmal, my pair Akmal story.
Hi. Um, Hi. I would like to give my opinion first. Personally, I am more interested in Shahril's story about witchcraft and juju in use in football. I think it's very interesting and it's very in depth the information that he's given. So with the video provided, I think it would suit better if we include that in our video discussion for documentary later. I also think it's interesting because I never thought that people would use witchcraft in football. So I think that's my opinion. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Sophia, for your interesting opinion. Anyone else?
Hello, can I give my opinion? Okay, I think the one that I interesting is the story of toe with wrestling from Akmaika, because I found it's a little bit rare. We have toe wrestling because before we just I have heard about the hand wrestling, just the hand wrestling, not the toe wrestling. So I think the toe wrestling is a bizarre story for this all story from all the stories. That's all for me.
Thank you, Ashraf, for your opinion. I also agree with you. The toe wrestling is quite bizarre story. And then anyone who want to share your opinion?
I would like to give my opinion. For Akmal's story, I think I'm more interested the wife sport that bringing the wife. I think it's interesting rather than the two wrestling because I think in my opinion the two wrestling it's have a high risk to have an injury, and then rather than the wife we have like a more history background behind the sport, and then if people watch the sport they can watch like a fun thing to watch. And then for the Shahril story, I'm more interesting to the black magic sport, the juju thing, because I think it's related to the previous discussion that regarding the theme of horror. And if you combine it with the black magic sport, I think it's related. I think that's my opinion. Thank you.
Thank you, Soraya, for your opinion. Anyone else? Maybe one or two opinion more.
Can I give my opinion? Okay, for me, I agree with Sophia. For me, personally, interested with Syari Aiman part for the first story about Juju because I think that story more more information, and also they have some research about the situation. So I think that that story more suitable to input in documentary. So they all for me.
Thank you, Tengku, for your opinion. Kamal, we want to add someone more or just conclude?
Okay,
So
can I
okay,
give
okay.
some? Can you hear me?
Yes. Okay, okay.
Can okay. Can you hear me? Because my connection is quite bad actually right now.
Yes,
We
Can I?
can hear
I
you.
hear you.
Okay. Alright. So in my opinion, I think the Juju story is more suitable to make the documentary because in terms of infamous, we know that football is famous around the world, right? So everybody know the rules and about football, especially for guys. So I think actually that's quite good to be coming the documentary because they have element of the craft, right? And that's something that more bizarre because rather than the other story like the last story actually that's more on skill, not on the bizarre, not what can we call as a bizarre yet, but the witchcraft we can call it as a bizarre story. So that's all from me. Thank you.
All right. Thank you, Azril, for your opinion. So I will conclude this video. Thank you, my pair, Akmal Haikal, for conducting this video discussion 7. And thank you guys for your opinion, for your attending, for your attention, and for your cooperation in this video. So we concluded my my first story is, that four person was choose, included Sophia, Soraya, Tengku, and Azril, and we agree to make the story Black Magic in Football include into the documentary video. So I think that's all from us. See you on the next video. Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you. Bye.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye.